All right, so we're gonna keep talking about Christmas movies, kind of, sort of. A favorite game is back, Aaron. I think actually the last time we did this was our return episode a year ago.
Yep.
So keeping tradition, we broke a stool tonight. Let's do, this is a Netflix or nonsense / prime or pretend, but a Christmas spin on it. So what are we playing tonight?
We're playing Hallmark or Hooey.
Hooey means nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was...
He was like, Hooey and the Blowfish, my favorite band.
No, I thought that was...
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that a Christmas movie? Duckwing...
Darkwing.
No,
Darkwing.
I think there's a Scrooge McDuck,
Yeah.
which is like
they're all part of.
It's been so long.
Darkwing
Mickey
Duck.
Christmas
Though,
Carol.
come on.
Is
there's
great.
Oh yeah.
Duckwing
Don't
Duck.
get me started on theme songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
Banger.
Anyways,
Okay.
How's that theme song?
so we're doing Hallmark or Hooey. Pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yes, these are almost exclusively movies that Hallmark is putting out this season.
Okay,
So
good.
it's not as wild as some of our previous,
Okay.
but still utter nonsense.
We decided the loser of this podcast is going to have to contact Santa
Mhm.
and be Santa's personal agent to go visit a couple of our friends' houses and their kids. And if there's a tie for last place, whoever's in last place has to also make sure that Santa has an elf with him.
Love it.
All right, so here we go. This, I guess, the first ever official Hallmark or Hooey.
To prevent her family from canceling the Chamberlain Family Christmas Olympics, Jessie lies and says she's inviting a date to the long-standing holiday tradition. She meets Brian on a dating app, and he agrees to spend the holiday with her and her family. As the celebrations continue, Jessie must work to keep all her stories straight and save her date with Brian. Title, 'Twas the Date Before Christmas.
Oh, I tell you what, there's a lot. Get on those dating apps around Christmas time. Oh my goodness. Anyways,
Hallmark.
It is, in fact, Hallmark.
Everyone got it?
Mhm.
Wow, good job.
Uptight New York executive Ashley Lee finds black mold in her apartment the week before Christmas.
Oh no.
These guys are sold.
Yeah, we're in.
Synced up.
We're in. That's because I'm sure there's black mold in your house.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
That's why you're so sympathetic.
Unfortunately, toxic mold specialist Tate Wallace can't start the removal job until his crew returns from vacation
Oh.
after Christmas.
Oh.
Taking pity on her, Tate invites Ashley to stay with his family at their tree farm upstate. As she slowly lets her guard down, Ashley realizes maybe the Christmas spirit was inside her heart all along. The movie title, Christmas Upstate.
There's a lot to unpack
Yeah.
there. There's a lot. Okay.
Okay. Hooey.
It's Hooey.
Yeah.
I thought there's no way you wrote something that long.
I
Just
just thought
wait.
I thought that movie sounded too good to be true.
Yeah.
And the title, they could have done better with the title.
I thought about playing on
That's
mold.
why
Yeah.
I thought. That's why I thought if it was like a pun on mold, I would have thought there's no way it's real.
I
You
did
tricked
the
me.
opposite.
Kevin,
yeah.
did you get
It started out like Hooey, and
You
then
say
it almost
Hoomark?
got to the point where it was like, okay, this is
That
too
sounds-
fake
Yeah.
to be fake that it like has to be real.
These two are up one on us?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Buckle up, guys. There's some insanity. Both my own and
Any
Hallmark's.
beef or in any of these?
No, well, close.
Oh.
Chiefs superfan Alana tries to win the Fan of the Year award as a Christmas gift for her family, falling in love with someone in the Chiefs front office along the way. Title, Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story.
Oh.
Is this inspired by anything or?
You'll find out in a second.
Hooey.
It's Hallmark.
Oh.
They
Chiefs
made-
are too hot right
It's
now.
actually I think
Yeah.
it's the fan engagement coordinator.
Yeah.
Or something. We talked about this on the radio.
There you
couple-
go.
If you listen to my
Idiot.
morning
Hey,
show,
man.
you would know.
Yeah, I've watched one of these movies
Yeah.
already.
I thought
Oh,
you
actually,
said
I
I
was
thought you
about
said
the
they're
Seahawks.
coming out.
Yeah,
No,
it
yeah,
started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so 3-2-2-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is one that is a must-watch for me that I will let you know when we get there.
Okay.
When a priceless antique nutcracker set to be auctioned at the Warby family Christmas charity goes missing in an unfortunate suitcase swap, it's up to exacting event planner Lottie Morgan and the free-spirited heir to the Warby dynasty, Tristan, to track it all down. all while capturing the heart and spirit of Christmas. The movie, Operation Nutcracker.
It sounds like a Christmas Knives Out almost.
That's a good title.
3,
That'd be a great name for a vasectomy clinic, too.
2, 1.
Hooey.
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Ah.
They made it.
Sorry, we were a little delayed, but
Yeah,
it's because I was thinking about my nutcracker joke and how it deserved more laughs.
Well, we were counting down.
Yeah, I know.
It's tough. That's you got.
So
us.
I'm at 4.
You're 4-3-2-2.
Went from first to last in 2 questions.
You're already.
It's okay.
You actually you're already dressed like Santa's agent, so you've got like the suit on and you're
You're good
set.
to go.
Next question.
It's the final straw when Becca comes home to find her bumbling boyfriend has flooded the house trying to help with a leak under the sink.
Ugh.
Realizing there has to be more to life, she packs up and heads to the city, trading in her ugly Christmas sweater for pencil skirts and high heels. This holiday season, will Becca need a Christmas miracle or realize she already has everything she needs? Title, Christmas in Heels.
Ugh.
I need like a 7-second countdown.
That sounds. Good job.
Yeah,
Hooey.
It is who?
Okay, good job. Because that.
The patriarchy.
that was almost like too well written to be a Hallmark one. We need anytime there's not someone who returns to their hometown to find like their high school rival or high school love. I just don't think it's a real
Well,
Hallmark movie.
that's why I went opposite.
Yeah, that's what it's
Leave
tough.
the small town, leave the bumbling boyfriend.
So it's now what 5-4-3-3. Okay.
When Olivia, a successful interior designer, finds an old letter from Santa promising she'll meet the love of her life by Christmas Eve and that his name will be Nick, she's stunned to meet not one, but 3 guys named Nick. Olivia also finds herself drawn to her charming coworker, Chris, throwing her magical Christmas quest into question. With the clock ticking towards Christmas Eve, Olivia embarks on a heartwarming and humorous journey to uncover her true soulmate. The movie, Santa Tell Me.
Olivia's got quite the roster going. Good for her.
Saint Nick and Kris Kringle.
Does Santa look? If Santa's writing a letter to you, like Santa's saying, "I'd with that."
Hooey.
Hallmark.
Oh God, they all sound like Hooey to me.
I thought that sounded so good. This has got to be a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it sounded too
I think
good.
I just confused myself. I don't know what I just said a word. I didn't know what I thought.
An archaeologist and her ex-husband, an expert in ancient Norse languages, are sent to Iceland at Christmas time to search for the legendary treasure of the Yule lads. When others join in the hunt, the pair find themselves swept into a thrilling adventure as they race to keep it from falling into the wrong hands.
Oh,
The movie, The Christmas Quest.
I don't.
sounds good.
Hooey.
Hallmark. And
Get-
that's my must watch because I love the Icelandic Yule lads and they have crazy names like
Is that
sheep.
that's a real thing? Though?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where I wasn't sure if that's
I
something
went
you would write
to
or not.
where the Yule lads' troll mother lives.
So what
in
you're saying to
Iceland.
the audience is you will love this movie.
I would not say that.
Okay, I see.
I read the Yule lads to Kenzie at
What did-
Christmas.
So,
So
the
did
Yule
you- what you
lads
said
had a
was
troll
Hooey.
mother.
I was
Yes,
wrong.
because they are like half troll and they're like spoon licker and sheep warrior and like they have crazy names. And every night, 12 nights before Christmas, one of them will come and you're supposed to leave out an appropriate treat and then they'll leave you a potato or a treat.
Of course.
That's okay. Only you would consider a potato a treat. That's okay. That's called the Christmas Quest.
Yeah.
So we got what 7, 5, 4, 3. I think so. You can't lose.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I hope not.
You make. You would have made the
You might
best
as well
little
just go
elf.
for the
You still have
notes.
to do your pumpkin picture though.
All right, 3 more. Kate North, the owner of a struggling Santa school, and her instructor, Dan, must help an amnesia-stricken Santa Claus regain his memories to save Christmas and hopefully her school as well. There's a lot at stake this year. Kate's school needs to best the rival St. Nicholas school or be forced to close their doors, and Nick, Santa Claus, needs to remember who he is or the fate of Christmas might be at stake. Title, The Santa Class.
Nice.
You literally every single Hallmark movie buzzword was in that. How did we get to number 8 and only hear Amnesia for the first
I
time?
know.
It sounds like a Liam
Or
Neeson
yeah.
movie.
Oh man.
Okay.
Hooey. Hooey.
It is a real movie.
Oh.
Wow.
But
You
they-
said
I'm watching it.
you said he must find out who he is, and all I heard is who he. And I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, that's a hint. That's a hint.
I'm not
I
that
just thought the
good.
Christmas
Santa
class was like the Hallmark.
Stupid.
Yeah, but Hallmark's
Oh.
not that clever. Or the Santa class. Yeah. So it's still same score. Okay.
All right.
So it's basically we got 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still kind of between the 3 of us here. Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
All right.
7.
Buckle up.
And well, yeah, you're
Yeah,
I know.
whatever.
you
I
got
just
your
had to
first
say.
one wrong.
Newly single Kurt and his friends decide to go Christmas space shipping, driving around driving around their small town with the headlights off, but Christmas lights twinkling inside. But their festive drive goes awry when they crash in the local gravel pit and realize they may not be the only spaceship in town. Will Christmas this year be truly out of this world?
Wow.
The title, One Starry Night.
I
Oh.
thought, oh my god, is this like this alien Christmas movie? And then I thought, oh no, space shipping's a real. And then they brought in the fucking spaceship anyways, and now I don't know what to.
This makes me just before you count. This makes you just realize like how many genres are untouched in the Christmas movie, and not just
Probably for
Hallmark.
good
like,
reason.
Hollywood, throw some big
Yeah.
money behind these.
Mhm.
Maybe they have.
Yeah, let's get Sigourney Weaver in a alien Christmas movie. Yeah.
Hallmark.
It's Hooey.
Yes.
I
we
read-
all get that?
Oh,
I read a Reddit thread where they were talking about things that you thought were illegal but aren't, turning the interior lights on in a car, and everybody was like, oh yeah, my parents told me that. And then but it's not illegal. And then this guy wrote, we used to go space shipping where we would turn off our headlights and leave the interior lights on.
Like, that's
that
pretty
wasn't
funny.
illegal.
Be like,
And I
Christmas lights
everybody
on the
was like,
inside?
that was very illegal.
Yeah.
Just the idea of these like bumble butts driving around
If I saw a
spaceships.
car though with its like lights off and just Christmas lights inside, I would
That'd be
channel
fucking, that'd
my
be
inner
cool.
Ryan Lund and say, those guys get it.
Yeah.
Man, they would. Yeah.
But it's illegal. Don't
So-
do that.
So last question, we're at. What do you have now?
7.
7, 6, 5, 4. So Lund, it's between you and Strybosh. No matter what, you're going to be organizing a Santa visit. It just
Kenzie
depends
can't
on if you have
wait.
an elf helper or not.
well,
If there's going to be an elf helper there.
if
not
I
you.
if I tie, I might be the helper or the Santa.
Well, you guys are the agents, and you have to bring in the Santa and the elf.
I don't think children are listening to this.
But Kevin is.
Touche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I write
All
him
right.
letters every year.
All right, I'll guess.
How do you write it to Santa or Satan?
I think
There's a movie that's just coming out with Jack Black where this poor dyslexic kid writes a letter to Satan, and Satan shows up instead of Santa.
And Jack Black is Satan.
Jack Black
I
is Satan.
love it.
He sends it to the North Lobe.
That's awesome.
Anyways.
All right,
yeah,
number 10. Good Samaritan Sarah Fitzpatrick has a fatal accident just before Christmas and
no.
finds herself in the lobby before the gates of heaven.
There's a lobby?
Oh.
Yeah. Certain that she will be let in, she is shocked to find that her name is not on the reservation list. However, she is granted the chance to return to Earth as an angel in training with the requirement to help a soul in need. Sarah has the 12 days before Christmas to secure her place on the list, leaving her in the race for her afterlife. How Sarah got her wings.
Oh.
Hallmark.
That is a 2015 Hallmark movie. The only out of season 1, but I needed to throw in another batshit insane movie.
How
was
many
nuts.
How many Hallmark movies are on that list?
32.
Or
Oh,
on that
sorry.
list?
There's 32 this year. That was
And that's not even Netflix ones. That's
yeah,
just
that's
Hallmark.
just Hallmark. 7. I wrote 3.
I went the other way with that. I was like, I kept on thinking, oh, there's got to be a Hooey. There's got to be a Hooey.
Yeah, I did 3 Hooeys
They're
and the
just
rest were
so
Hallmark.
outrageous.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Your Hooeys are very well written.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
But yeah, hey, well, Ryan Lund better get Santa on
Yeah, I
the
better write him a letter. Hopefully,
board. Santa.
hopefully that
Honestly-
kind of post strikes over soon.
Oh dear.